KingCobraJFS, an internet anomaly, a charismatic enigma, and someone who has quite a lot of lore to him. Whether you're a veteran of all things Cobra, just started getting into KingCobraJFS, or aren't familiar with him at all, and clicked on this video out of sheer curiosity, you've made an excellent choice. Because I cover King Cobra a lot on my channel, and in this video, I will be covering the KingCobraJFS Iceberg. This is the third part of the KingCobraJFS Iceberg, so if you haven't seen the first part, be sure to check it out on my channel. Now, if you are here and you're ready for part 3, let's jump into this amazing KingCobraJFS Iceberg. Also, a big shout out is in order for Reddit user JailbirdCampbell for making this incredible iceberg. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the next entry. Clint's nipples. This entry on the iceberg is in reference to a video of Cobra's dad Clint giving a Zoom lecture discussing social media marketing for agribusiness, where he has these protruding, pulsating nipples popping through his shirt. I have seen the video, and I am ashamed to say I do have it saved on my laptop, but I will not be showing this video right now. Like, come on. It's easy enough to find if you really want to see Cobra's dad's nipples. Alexanderson and Scrapper Steve. This entry on the iceberg refers to two of Cobra's friends who are both tragic, but for very different reasons. Alexanderson was one of Josh's buddies who appeared in a couple of his videos off camera and had iconic catchphrases like "fucking biffed it," and seemed like a chill, genuine friend to Josh from the times he was featured on his channel. Unfortunately, Alex passed away from a seizure in early 2019, and this was an event that definitely upset Josh. RIP to the homie, Alex Anderson. Scrapper Steve, on the other hand, isn't nearly as wholesome nor as likable as Alex was. Scrapper Steve is one of Josh's former friends turned enemies. You're looking at him right now. He is a overweight furry sex pest with a DDLG kink, and the less you know about this freak, the better. So let's move on immediately. Bailey and Izzy saga. This entry on the iceberg is referring to a saga in the Cobraverse where his friend, homeboy Scotty, lied twice to Josh, claiming he knew two girls interested in dating him, yet neither of these women existed, which was pretty fucked up. He also claimed that these fictional women were goth chicks with black hair and green eyes, which is exactly his type, so that's even more fucked up. That's like telling Christian you got his mom and his aunt waiting outside ready to take back shots. Not cool, Scotty. Cool taste. This entry on the iceberg refers to another YouTuber in the Cobraverse, another strange but likable Casper guy named Cool Taste. Cool Taste is the man if you don't know about him. A skinny fellow with some health conditions who loves his weed and has a very strange facial hair and haircut combo. I also believe Cool Taste is legally blind and cuts his own hair, which would explain this. But overall, seems like a kind soul and a positive guy. Subscribe to him if you haven't, and watch the mini documentary about him by a channel named Katie Carmichael. Chi balls and other magic. This entry on the iceberg is simply referring to Josh's attempts at creating chi balls and casting other magical spells on camera. It's well documented by now. Cobra thinks that he's some sort of wizard and makes magic wands which he used to change traffic lights, so yeah, that pretty much explains that entry. The man is a full-blown wizard. This 5 years without sex he's going through has given him powers. That's what's up. Smooth muscle control. Oh no. This entry on the iceberg is in reference to a video of Josh's friend Warlord or Alex or Sasha or whatever you want to call that fucking weirdo fucking themselves with a pink dildo uploaded to X videos titled "Male Warlord with Good Muscle Control Fucks Arsehole." Yeah, I've watched it. I recommend you don't, and if you do, don't say I didn't warn you. Moving on. Letter from Trump. This entry on the iceberg is referring to a video in which King Cobra received a fake letter from the 46th President of the United States, Donald Trump, thanking Josh personally for his help stopping ISIS. If you're wondering what Josh did to stop ISIS, he of course used his magic to stop ISIS, and Big Donnie was in his debt for that. That is most definitely what's up. Gotta respect it. Old Dog's Charity Drive. This entry on the iceberg is in reference to a charity stream Josh did so that he could get donations going to a charity to save old dogs. This was being organised by one of his long-term crushes, Ellen, and this honestly seems like a way that he was just trying to impress her and get in her pants, but he was not successful in getting in anyone's pants, besides maybe like Fun Size Felicia. I treat Stephanie right. This entry refers to one of the most infamous King Cobra videos of all time, titled I Treat Stephanie Right, in which, in response to commenters accusing Josh of not treating her right, he decided to make her a hot pocket and recorded it to show that he is indeed truly worthy of her love. What a fucking romantic. Josh's dish pit crush. This entry on the iceberg refers to a former co-worker Josh had that he was crushing on while working at a restaurant as a dishwasher. This person's name was Danny, and Josh was actually thinking of asking this woman out on a date for some time, but that was something that never came to be. But this gets weirder. Apparently, ages after Josh had left the job behind and wasn't speaking to Danny anymore, he had a picture of her as his wallpaper on his computer. Creepy shit. Very creepy shit. Jesus Morris. This entry refers to a guy who is a fan of Josh named Jesus Morris. It might be Jesus Morris, but every video he's appeared in with Josh, he's been referred to as Jesus. So I'm just gonna call him Jesus. This guy is fairly mysterious, but he just seems like a normal fan who met up with Josh one day and recorded a tour of Cobra's apartment with the man himself, and appeared on a stream of Josh's. The guy kind of reminds me of Matt Green, another guy from out of Casper who successfully infiltrated the Cobra's lair and lived to tell the tale. However, this guy apparently went on a journey from Beijing to Casper to meet the Dark Lord. That is crazy dedication to King Cobra, and you gotta respect it. All hail Jesus Morris. Hair growth remedies. This entry refers to some of the weird hair growth remedies Josh used to make to combat his male pattern baldness, such as cracking eggs on his head and rubbing egg mayonnaise into his head. Fucking gross, man. Rip Steakface. We are now discussing a legend. Rip Steakface is a guy who comments on almost all Cobra related videos on YouTube with 3 simple letters. TWU, standing for That's What's Up, a popular Cobra catchphrase if you were somehow unaware. I'm pretty sure he's commented That's What's Up on all of my Cobra related videos, and he's probably commented on this one you're watching. So if he has, he will be the pinned comment. So Rip, please let your presence be known. That's what's up. Exhumed Visions and Deathbed Tapes. This entry on the iceberg refers to 2 companies that have quite a hand in helping spread the good word of the Dark Lord, KingCobraJFS. The first of which is Exhumed Visions, which is a company that I love that sells really cool Cobra related merch and all sorts of other cool merch. Love them guys, not a sponsor. But if they do want to be a sponsor, please sponsor me. I need the money. And the other amazing company is a record label called Deathbed Tapes, which are a record label Josh is signed to and releases music on. He releases his wonderful music on. There's a rumor that the founder of Deathbed Tapes is secretly lead singer of My Chemical Romance, Gerard Way, as Gerard Way does indeed follow Cobra on Instagram, but that's a story for another day. And I think that'll do it for this edition of explaining the KingCobraJFS Iceberg. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it, and if you're new around here, please do subscribe. Thank you very much for watching once again, guys. Peace!